Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Queen Gaming. To some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon today. I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Sweet Spices. So y'all, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm Chan, you are up and let's go. Alrighty. Let's see. The choice. HQ or... Nah, I'll stay. Enough weirdness for today. Yeah. Where was I actually? 22nd. Oh. Over than this one, okay. There. Okay. Yes, load that one. Okay. We follow the sound of the garage. The beeping becomes faster as it points outside. My cousin hastily opens the garage door and we look around the back alley. We find our dumpster is open wide and someone is rustling inside it. It was a brown-furred hyena with a wet and dirty leather jacket. Hey! Ah! The hyena comes out from the dumpster, looks at us. Takes 2 seconds to exchange glances and geets out from the dumpster. He darts away from us, and not a second later, Elise after him. Shoot! Chance, watch the cafe. We'll be right back. Hey, you! Stop! We just want to talk. That's what they always say! I stare blankly for a few seconds as the two of them chase the mysterious guy. Well, at least I'm not in a strange place this time. Really, this kind of thing will increase my tolerance of strange things that will always happen lately. I return to the cafe and wait for them while nervously cleaning the counter. 5 minutes later, they're back with Elise locked the guy's hands on his back. Damn, girl, what'd you eat? Ouch! I told you not to move a lot. Chance, make a chamomile tea and serve him a ham bagel. She put him down on a chair and set a table in front of him. The situation reminds me of Roderick's interrogation a week earlier. Only this time, Roderick is the interrogator and Elise is standing beside the guy like a bodyguard. First of all, what's your name? Hughes Dickus II. I served the bagel in front of the hyena since the tea is still brewing. He growled in size. Fine, it's Marshall. All yours. Marshall grabs the bagel and takes less than a minute to devour it. Chance, give him a second. Sure. So, Marshall, I brought you here because apparently you have something that... The hyena immediately takes a defensive stance and stares at Roderick with a mix of caution, anger, and fear. I don't want to take it from you, alright? I just want to take a look because it might be dangerous. Bullshit! I've seen it every damn day in my uncle's room and it ain't done nothing. Then why don't you want us to take a look at it? Perhaps other people also after it? None of your business! Oh, it definitely is. The thing you carry is not something normal people can handle, especially when you're being chased because of it. This is the last thing I had from my uncle after those bastards raided my garage, so don't even try. What do those people look like? Where's your garage located? I don't know. Who cares about what they look like? My garage is next to Bridgeport's dump. It's already ransacked, so don't bother. Northeast of Bridgeport. Roger, we might be dealing with something bigger here. Okay then. Marshall, may I see the thing you brought? Please, just put it on the table. Sorry to cut your conversation, but the tea is ready. I come and serve the chamomile tea and the second bagel on the table. His face changed to be more relaxed this time when he sipped the tea and then sighed. Fine. Here, I'm not going anywhere without it. He takes out a carved silver metal ball with a blue line of light separating the ball into two hemispheres. I don't know much about Soulcraft that Elise mentioned, but that thing, it radiates with energy for sure. I can feel it. That's Soulcraft, alright. He hovers his hand around the ball, which makes both me and Marshall nervous. It's not dangerous. Did you just try to activate it? Hey, we don't know before we try. Excuse me, activate it? What if it's a bomb? Don't worry, I can handle it. Well, yeah, but I don't. You'll be fine. I know what I'm doing. Anyway, Marshall, you can take it back down. Keep it safe, alright? Sure. Speaking of which, you got somewhere to stay? You can stay here if you want. Blah! Ow! Stay here, accepting a stranger to our apartment. We have an empty room on the 3rd floor. Besides, he clearly needs somewhere to stay. No thanks, I don't like freeloading. I'll find my own place to crash in. Second, y'all. Water time. Listen, the people who are after you are probably still going to keep an eye on your garage for days. There's a chance you're followed as well. It'll be safer if you stay here. If you're uncomfortable with freeloading, you can help with the cafe. Blah! Ow, my head! First chance, now him? We get more help. He gets a place to stay. It's a win-win situation here. Plus, I can't stand that Alice keeps telling me to open like an actual cafe. Who? Cover-up department. Cover-up department. Don't worry about it. You know what? I'll stay here for a while. Great. I'll prepare a 3rd floor for you. Thanks. I'll behave. Sure thing. Chance, can you show them the third floor? If I recall correctly, that place was supposed to be a storage. But hey, I haven't seen it with my own eyes ever since I got here. Sure, follow me. Also, Marshall, after you check your room upstairs, meet me on the second floor. There's something I'm about to show you. Sure. Wait, you're not... Whatever, you do you. I let the hyena follow me to the third floor, leaving Elise and Roderick in the cafe. You got the picture? Yes, I knew you'd ask for it. Good. The wolf puts out his phone and opens his contact list. Hey, buddy. Chapter 1, Act 1, Opportunity in Wonderland. Ugh, what now? I need you to identify his soulcraft for me. I'll send the pic. You know that's not... Whatever, just send it and I'll see what I can do. Alright, thanks, Roan. Yeah, I'll contact you if I find something. I'll wait to hear the good news. Later. Click. Chapter 1, Act 2, Grin Without a Cat. So, if we put the equation here... Oh god, that actually made me yawn. Jesus. Yawns are really contagious, right? Sure is, but I think the math class is the main factor here. How's your investigation going? What investigation? Oh, that one. I don't think we can talk about it here. But it's going well, thanks. I see. And so, no plans after class? I have to finish my registration paper thingy today. A lot of things need to be signed. Really? It's almost a week since our first class. Yeah, I got a lot of things to do since it got delayed. How about you? Finished it the first day I got here. Whoa, that's fast. And by the first day, I mean exactly what I did after arriving here. Okay, that's too fast. Yeah, what are you, some kind of wise guy? Some kind of smart person with all the knowledge? Alright. I know, right? Roderick made me do it. Ha! Sounds like him. I try to find anything to talk about next as my eyes wandered around the class in an attempt to find inspiration. Any inspiration, really. Oh, a whiteboard full of professor scribbles, a totally unresponsive class, black silhouette in the corner, empty ceiling. Oh god, wait a minute. What the heck? My body jumps a little as I see the silhouette in the corner. Adrenaline rushes through my veins and removed any sign of sleepiness. Some students look at me, but I immediately act like I saw a spider to avoid any suspicion. Okay, what in the manner of recurring joke is this? Nothing, it's just a spider. Where? Tiger looked at the corner of the room and froze. Oh, that's cute. You wanna run that by me again? Let's go outside. Okay. I follow him right after he left the room to not look weird. Cool music. As I reached outside, I looked around and find him messing with some kind of app. He then turns his head at me and he pressed something. Bzzz. There was a small flash and suddenly it was quiet. What was that? I moved us into the veil. It's like another dimension thingy. Like, Neil? For what? He's about to say something, but it was cut by loud screeching from inside the class. That, take something to defend yourself. The tiger rushed inside the class and lunges toward the spirit with a glowing arm while I'm trying to grab a chair to defend myself. He blows a huge punch at the spirit. However, the masked spirit manages to dodge the punch and runs towards the other direction. That direction is unfortunately towards me, but I'm prepared. Take this! I throw the chair at the spirit. I manage to stagger the spirit, and Felix uses that opening to blow a fatal strike right at the masked spirit. Aye! Nice! Felix celebrates his small victory while I immediately look at the rest of the class, only to find an empty room. So, we're in an alternate dimension? Sorta like that. As long as we're here, we can wreck things, but the real world will stay the same. So we just appear in the classroom after this? Nah, we go outside. If the phone said we can remove the veil, we can remove the veil. You may now remove the veil. Okay, Linda, remove the veil. Removing veil. There's a small buzz, and suddenly the quiet university turned back to life. I worryingly observed the surroundings. Somebody has to notice that we were suddenly appearing out of nowhere. But, to my relief, nobody noticed, even if there's one or two people in the corridor. Yeah, I don't think too much about it. Only the science guys know how it works. So, when do you become an operator for real? This evening. Holy moly, that's Roderick, alright. Is it hard? I heard there's an evaluation for it. Nah, it's only a health and multi-stage fitness test. Shoot, the latter one is a nightmare, especially the audio. Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. No! Don't worry, you'll be fine. You know what? Let's go back to class first. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that part. We returned to the class as if nothing had happened. I looked down to where the spirit died and found a mask left behind on the floor. Felix? He takes the mask, and that poor tiger immediately looks at the rest of the class anxiously. I dropped this. It's for my drama practice. Dear Lord, that's the best excuse you can give? I just smile nervously at the front row of the class who just stare at us and return to my seat. I'm home. Heyo, we have mushrooms in the kitchen for lunch. Hey, boss, how's this? He showed another of his latte art to my cousin. It's already a couple days after Marshall moved into Roderick's flat, and things are pretty uneventful. Looks great, but that shape... That's a penis. If you serve that to a customer, I'll call Elise. Come on, she's your mom or something? No, but I'd rather see her beat your ass than doing it myself. Wow. You're here less than a week and you already get the hang of it. Aw, shucks. Hey, you're good as well, buddy. On what? Pouring hot water on tea leaves? Hey, brewing tea is not as easy as it looks. The wolf said as he entered the kitchen, leaving me alone with Marshall. So, how's school? It was fine. I forgot to tell Roderick I saw spirits at class today. For real? My classmate dealt with it shortly. Classmate? Do more people know about the spirit? Do people know about this shit? I shrugged. There's a whole organization about it, so... Man, you sure can deal with it. I almost got killed by one. Plus, I'm always repeating this urban fantasy in my head. I don't know if I should give you a thumbs up or a pat on the back. Alright guys, I already fixed the kitchen. We can go to HQ anytime. Now? Sure, if you want a chance, I'll ask for 1 minute in a pacer test. Pacer what now? Pacer test. There's a whole meme about it. Look it up. Roderick turns his head towards me. We'll go at 4. Finish it within 2 hours and then go back. Open the cafe at 6 or 7. Elise can handle first hour alone. What do we do till then? Sleep. Yeah, sleep. Oh, 1 second, y'all. It is time for coffee. Around 3 hours later, Aegis Modern Art Museum. We're here. Thanks for the ride, Claire. Sure thing, sweetie. Meet you again at 6. Sure. We're gonna laze around at Roan's lab till then. Okay. Remember, darling, don't bother him too much. Felix sent him 30 of those mask samples yesterday. I'll keep it in mind. What now? Pacer test, paperwork, then magic stuff. Come on, we got 2 hours. Left, right, left. Rod marches us to the elevator and leads us to the test room. The first test, Pacer. I hate this test. It's just running around till my breath runs out. I managed to get 80 laps. An okay score, I guess. Marshall got 54, though. That's not within my realm of expectation. I gotta quit smoking. You smoke? Yeah, man, number 69. I'd never see you... Not in front of kids. Hey, wait a minute. He freaking winks at me. I'm about to retaliate when Roderick runs towards me with stacks of papers. Paperwork next. Filled some of your details in already. Except you, Marshall. I don't have your face page. After you're done, meet me at lab number 457. It's on the 45th floor, down the hall to the left. Capiche? Gonna lick some boots now. Bye. He leaves as fast as he came. Man, will that guy catch a break? You tell me. We walk out from the elevator with filled papers in our hands. To be honest, this feels like a university interview. Papers? What's this, the 90s? Well, not everyone has access to phones and internet. More people have phones in a room these days. Fair enough, I guess. Let's see, 455, 456, 457. I knock on the door gently. Come in! Oh, a little, cute, is that a box? Oh, it's a red panda, okay. As we enter the lab, we are greeted by a red panda in a lab coat. You must be Chanson Marshall. His hand hesitantly alternates between tapping his tablet and reaching out towards us. He ends up giving us a handshake with an awkward smile. Oh, right, come here, please. Can you sit down here while He points at me first. I sit down while he brings a trolley full of something like medical supplies. Okay, so let me just put it there. The red panda slid a band attached with a tube on my arm and then starts the machine at the other end of the tube. In a second, the band starts to balloon out slowly in my arm. What's this? Magic measuring shit? Blood pressure test. Oh, okay. Any medical history or allergy? Nothing significant. He then pulls out piercing needles from the trolley. May I? Yes. Are you testing his blood sugar and cholesterol? Of course. When did you see spirits for the first time? Now we're talking. I look at Marshall confusedly. Why is he so excited about this? A couple weeks ago. I see. Have you performed any kind of supernatural act before? No, not as far as I know. Okay then, can you hold this for me? He gives me some kind of weird glow stick. Is this safe? 100%. He said that while putting on protective glasses and hiding behind a table. Wait, why are you... It immediately glows, getting brighter with every second passed. Alright, that's over 900 lumens. What does it mean? Save the question for later. If I were you, I'd rather stay still or it'll... Explode? No, but you can break it and I'm not paying for it. Alright, it's done. When the light disappears, I lost my trust for doctors, especially this one. So... When in a pinch, you'd make a good emergency light. I'm kidding, you have a high affinity of magic. So, I can do magic. Everyone can do magic, but some can do it better, though. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, leave a super thanks, or tip if you can, it always helps. Until the next video, I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!